Hey, I'm Ernie with that hashtag show. So it seems like Ro fell down an up escalator and has just kept on falling since then. Call me down here since I look like a younger version of him. So I'm gonna do my very best to do the countdowns just like him. In that case. What's up guys, this is Ro from iQuiz.com with yet another hashtag countdown. Since the manga Bleach ended this month, what a shame, I'm going to be bringing you my top 5 weekly serialized manga that have also ended. Let's get started. For my number 5 pick, I'm going with Katekyo Hitman Reborn. It started like shit in the beginning, and after 70 chapters, it did a big ass turn, and it just got amazing. A whole manga about mobsters, fighting, flames, rings, it's just completely action-packed, with an amazing conclusion, which ended at chapter 409. At number 4, we have History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi, the martial arts packed manga that I was stuck on for so long. It started off with a kid who had absolutely no talent for martial arts whatsoever. And we have some of the strongest masters that came together. Each one of them had a different martial arts that they were masters of and taught him everything to become one of the best fighters ever. This manga had the most perfect ending I've ever seen for it, and I wish I wanted more, but in the end, it had me right where I wanted to be. It ended at chapter 583. That's my number 4. At number 3, this is one of my favorite mangas out there, and that is Air Gear. Now this one has to do with, of course, these new inline blades that came out, and they're completely motorized, and they're so powerful that people can actually climb walls, do amazing tricks, and get so much hang time. It's awesome. So you would believe this would be a sports manga, but not really, because this involves a lot of fighting, a lot of competition. It has a great story behind it, and was one of my favorites. That ended at 357. Number 2, we have Gauntz. Now this manga was completely nail-biting. I was stuck on this for so long. Now this one has to do with a guy who dies one day, but that wasn't the end because he gets dragged into this game controlled all by his fear. And this game, every single time he gets pulled in, he has to fight for his life against aliens. It gets gory, it gets action-packed. I was so stuck on it for so long, and the ending was perfect. It was like exciting and thrilling. It ended at chapter 383, so you gotta jump on this. Before I get to the number 1 spot, I have to do this honorable mention, and that is, of course, Bleach, which ended this month. It was amazing. People loved it up to the Eisen arc. After that, just nobody really wanted to read it anymore. The Fullbring arc just completely wasted it for you. But this one has to do with Shinigamis, which are Death Reapers, fighting these monsters, and really, it was awesome. It had a great plot behind it. But after that Eisen arc, it should have just ended there. So that's why it's my honorable mention. So at number 1, of course, you must have guessed it. You must have been waiting for it, and that is Naruto. One of the greatest mangas out there. It made so much money. It really brought mangas and anime to America. Since the anime was running alongside with the manga, we had a bunch of movies out there. It was one of the most high-grossing franchises out there, all about ninjas, powers. It was so awesome that people just did not want it to end. It had such an awesome bad guy that people hated but loved at the same time. There was friends that were best friends, but kept fighting. There was a conflict, there was a story. It was awesome. We wish it kept on going. That's why they give us that spin, which had to do with his kids. Of course, that didn't last long, and honestly, like The Sopranos, everything has to end. And that is your number 1. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This was my top 5 weekly serialized manga that have ended. If you think different, there's a comment box right below. I got it going. Seems like bro got off that escalator and is pretty damn pissed. Hit that subscribe button for everything trending in geek pop culture.